Welcome to eSeniors season 17. Can you believe it? It's going to be a new season here with 8 races starting today with Suzuka. We have the cars running on track. They're just about to switch over to the actual qualifying race session. We have 2 qualifying sessions because this season we have 2 classes. We have the platinum class and we have silver. So there is no more bronze class. The group for platinum is not very large, and then we have a large silver group. It's going to be exciting to see. We have 2, I thought I spotted 2 new drivers, one from Sweden and one from Portugal. So it's going to be fun to see them on track. Also, shout out to Jonathan Wood. We haven't seen him on track for a while. Super happy to see him. Yeah, so let's get on track and see what's going on. So this is where I am mentioning our sponsors. We have Sim3D and Syndeo as sponsors. So Syndeo is a technology broker located in Canada. They provide use for solutions for IP telephony and call center, etc. And Sim3D, they are the guys to talk to when it comes to anything you need for your sim rig. So if you are in the business for anything that these guys provide, please consider using them. Okay, we have about exactly 33 people on track today. We're going to have a 15-minute qualifying session for the silver group, and then we're going to have platinum. Joel Kish is on the chat, so welcome. Welcome anyone that joins eSeniors on YouTube here. I'm gonna post a link which is to our website, and that's where you can find more information about eSeniors. We are a international racing organization on ACC, and also see there that I have the classes which I need to redo because we only have 2 classes. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, we were 50 plus, so you get age verified, and then you can race with these seniors. Super exciting. Right now on camera here we have Mr. Paulo Alex from Portugal, one of the new drivers that showed up for this season. And in silver we have Peter Nilsson. He is not moving. Oh, yeah, he's in silver. So he should be out on running. I don't know if he is aware. Has he been informed? If anyone is on there that maybe can. Yeah, there's Peter. All right, Peter Nilsson from Sweden is out running. That's a cool looking livery there. Stopping here to give room for drivers that may be on a hot lap, so that's good to see. So welcome to Mr. Nilsson, as well as Mr. Alex. Yeah, and then I mentioned also Jonathan Wood, but he's in platinum, so he's not out running yet. So silver first, and then platinum. Let's see when we start to get some times on the board. I was racing this track for the Mustang Monday. I should maybe mention the Mustang Monday, which is a fun car class only. Really fun on Monday. So if you haven't raced the Mustang, it's a little bit of a wild horse, maybe you should say. but it's a lot of fun to drive once you get used to it. All right, Mr. Parks, he's here working and lurking. So James, I added you to the championship so you can race next weekend. Looking forward to see you on track. Okay, where are we when it comes to times on the board? Mr. Britos is now on the scoreboard here, 2020 for Britos. And Mr. Ferreira is with us, also from Portugal. And Mr. Driscoll is P3 right now for the silver. And I'm gonna mute myself because I need to get something to drink. Actually, I forgot to do that. I always have a bottle here with me, so stand by and I'll be right back. Who should we watch while we're running? Mr. Caballero. Let's look at Mr. Caballero, and I'll be back in a minute. I'm back. I have my favorite bottle of sparkling. Swedes are crazy about sparkling water. Now when I live in Sweden here, I noticed that because the water in the tap in Sweden is really good. So no one is really buying still water. So everything that you buy in the store when it comes to kind of non-soda, like it's all carbonated. I know in Texas, where I lived for 35 years or more, the water was horrible there, especially in the summers. It was very chlorinated, so I mean you couldn't drink it. It was, I mean, any time of the year really you couldn't drink it. So now I'm really spoiled. I like to drink the still water out of the tap. So all right, let's see what we have. We have Eric Langlois from France. So as you notice, for any new viewers here on eSeniors Racing, we have a very international crowd. And here's Mr. Langlois from France. All right, let's see. Let's give people some screen time. Here it's Joe Bekavak, P16 right now in the silver group. Driving the Porsche, goes out a little wide wider. He's improving slightly. Miss Torrance from New Zealand. He's driving the Merc. I haven't seen that before. I haven't seen him in that before. It's Mr. Schmidt. He's on a hot lap here. It's over. He lost a lot of time there. He's second up on his previous time. Let's see what that can give him. Little scruffy there. A lot of time was lost there. So he's driving the Mustang. And he's going over the line. Will he advance? He's at 0.7. Yeah, P13 for him. Mike Maleski, my fellow commentator, he is driving his Ferrari as usual in the 7-Up livery. He's up about half a second. Let's see what he will do. he comes over the line. I lost a lot of time. That chicane is really difficult. And if you haven't watched my video about the Coach Dave Delta, I really like that software. It helped me a lot. So check it out. For the price, I think it's really reasonable because you get all the different setups for all cars, all tracks for both LMU and for ACC and iRacing. So check out my video. I posted it, and also I posted it also in the helpful tools or something, our channel on eSeniors, but otherwise you find it on GT3 Texas Racing. Here's Per Nilsson, the new guy. Let's look inside his that's not what I wanted. Maybe that one. See him coming through. This is such an important corner to get on the throttle as quick as possible and go out on the right there to maximize the speed out on this long straight. He's not gaining that much time at this point. And coming into this interesting where I always debate whether I should just lift or downshift. For the Mustang, I choose to just lift and dab the brakes a little bit. Here you can actually take that corner a little bit harder. Get on the throttle, and here you should actually drift a little bit to the right to maximize your line. So he's up 0.3. What will that do on his time? Yeah, P12 for Nilsson. Caballero. Let's look at him coming over the line. P11, P9 for him. Thomas, we haven't seen Thomas driving his trusty Porsche in his good-looking Martini livery there. That's a classic livery. Bruce Hopkins, Brew Hop Racing, representing the United States. Mr. Banks from Canada, currently P7. And there's Ollie driving the Mustang. And Buckley off track, third fastest. And here's Britos starting a new lap. No, he's not. So fastest, Mr. Alex, the new driver. Maybe, let's see. He is 3/10. I thought maybe he was one of these. Maybe he has, actually, he might not be new. I think we haven't seen him. I might be mistaken there, but. All right, I see 14 people on the stream, so I really would love to see 14 likes. How about that? Let's like this. We should yeah, there's some, yeah, it's actually a long time, this 15 minutes here. But okay, we still have guys out on track. Let's see what if we have someone that's really making a difference. He's actually, Oliveira is up on time, but he's actually on the invalid lap. Colombo up 0.4. Up 4/10. Let's see where that would put him. That could put him up maybe one position up to P11. He might jump. Oh, P9. P9, good job there. Hopkins just starting his run. He's up almost half a second at this point. Great job. Coming up to the hairpin. See how he negotiates that. Oops. Yes, up quite a bit. Just try to calculate. Yeah, if he keeps this up, he could really get up there. Maybe. Not sure if he's flirting here with now. He lost a lot of time there. That's too bad. He lost a lot of time. Too bad. Sauvage, where is he? He's up a bit. He lost some time now as well. Hopkins up half a second again. Oh, gets a little scrappy. Looked like. Picking up some time now though. You should move him up, maybe P5. Yeah, P5 for Hopkins. Should be happy about that. So now we should start to see, yeah, we have Silver out driving. And of course, one of the favorites would be Chris Bourne. Ponov seemed to be really strong on this track in his Ford. Garnham is not out yet. Here we have Holmes, it's Audi, and Jonathan Wood is back driving the Porsche. I wonder where. Oh, okay, there's the view where we can see livery header. Number 48. Welcome back, Jonathan Wood. That's awesome. Paulo Novoa, Portugal. And here's Santos, Rogério Santos from Brazil. And Derek Bird in that Slade in flame livery that we know and love. And there's Jolt Kish from Hungary. McLellan, Michael from the US. Chris Bourne, champion, eSeniors champion. Andrew Lloyd, good looking livery there. And here's Mr. Ponov in the Interceptor Mustang. And Terry Howard. It's going to be interesting to see where they land and how much overlap is it between the two groups. We have been really trying to kind of get the groups even here. If I look at it now, if I look at the silver, it looks like there's 1.1 second between first and 10th place, which is that's a pretty good tight group though. No one is really running away, which is nice. So let's see who can put a good time on the board here for eSeniors Platinum here in the first season, or 17th season, the first race in the 17th season. And next race is going to be Nürburgring. I'm interested to see how Jonathan, after a long absence, kind of like what I did almost, and see what he can produce here. See where everyone is, Who's putting the first time on the board? That would be Ponov. Oh, Chris Bourne, 1:59.7. And here comes Derek Bird. Derek Bird put 2:004. And Rodrigo Santos put in a 2:01.2. Lloyd puts in a 2:12. Oop. Yeah, isn't it, Brian? That's good. That's glad to see people coming back. Might take a break for whatever reason. You know, life can be tricky, and sometimes you need a break and just focus on life, and then you get back into it. Keeping an eye here on Jonathan Wood. It's Holmes, Craig Holmes in his Audi. Okay, Paul Garnham is out on the run there, and Chris Bourne, I mentioned, 1:59.7. So he's quite a bit. He's 7/10 ahead of Derek Bird at this point. Let's see who can challenge him. Paulo Nova is up 0.2 on his run, but it's going to be a while until we see him get over the line and see if he's able to challenge. But he's 1.3 behind. So right now we have 2 seconds between first and 10th there in Platinum, but I think they're warming up, so we're gonna see something much closer here as we get through these 10 minutes qualifying. Not that long for these guys. It's not too many. Robert Obando, welcome on the stream. Thank you for the shout out. Joel Kish. Yeah, so I'm a little bit surprised here seeing the spread here between these drivers here in the standings. As you can see, the white placard on the numbers, that's your platinum team, and the gray or silver colored, that is your that's the result from the silver group. And you see Paulo Nova go up in P3, still 8/10 behind. So that's a significant difference. No one is on a really big run here. Schwalt is lost a little bit there. Chris Bourne, comfortable lead right now in platinum. And McClellan and Howard way back. Hopefully they're gonna be, but Howard, he's up 1 second now, so, but he's 2.1 behind. So if he keeps this up, he will go into let's follow him here and see what's going to happen with Mr. Howard. Terry Howard, driving the Mustang. So he's picking up time. He can get up to P5 if he's staying the course. And there he is, P5, like I said. Nicely done. So now Ponov has been able to get a really good run. So he is only 2/10, about 2/10 behind Chris Bourne. He's not on a good lap now, though. This could be his last chance to do something. Now he's up. Follow him a little bit. Paulo Nova is also up on his time, but not that much. Ponov needs to do 2/10. Let's see. Pornoff is not doing any time at the moment. He's running about even with his current time. See if he can pick something up here in the last sector. He can do a lot here. Look, the little squirrely there, and he's losing time. He is not challenging Chris Bourne because Chris is also out driving. Actually, only Chris Bourne is also out driving, and he's improving his time. All right, come on now, Pornoff. He's got to do something miraculous. Oh no! No. That ended his bid for pole. And yeah, interesting enough here. There's between I'm a little bit surprised on the platinum group here, but if you see, there's only 2 silver drivers that are overlapping with platinum. Otherwise, it seems to have been a pretty good setup here between the 2 groups. All right. There we have it. Maybe we should look at the track. One of the few tracks that are in this figure 8. I mean, there is no other Formula 1 track that's in this figure 8, I think. It's kind of a classic. I used to have a Scaletric when I was a kid, and it was also always figure 8. Here are these S's here, which are kind of reminiscent of Maggots and Beckett's. Come into the Dunlop, and here's this really difficult kind of right-hander in under the bridge, brake hard into the hairpin. And this one is such an important spoon curve to get. I've been working a lot with that one to kind of just get on the throttle as quick as I can, and then 1030R and the little chicane there, Casio triangle. Such a good track, this one. It's very nice. All right, race will start soon. Interesting to see what will happen. We also have a new kind of penalty structure. We've been going back and forth on what to do. So this season we're doing penalties on your championship points. So that will be applied based on your performance on the first lap. And if there are any consequences there, there will be deductions from the points. And I believe you actually can get into negative points in SimGrid. So just keep it clean, and you don't have to worry about it, like I said in my post. So that means also that there is no the previous, what we tried to do was to track kind of driver license points, that like we called it, and but we're trying this now, and hopefully no one will do any rear ends or anything like that. That's going to be punished pretty hard. You get 10 points on if you rear end someone, and it's so just keep the distance. Lap 1 and lap 2 beyond will be adjudicated if it's reported to the stewards. So that's the new thing. And also we're doing 2 LMU races, 2 LMU championships, 5 tracks, and that's the supercar on Fridays, and then we do the GT3 tomorrow on Sunday, and I'm driving that one, and I'm super excited because I really like LMU. I'm driving the McLaren, and I have been practicing quite a bit, but I'm not really where I need to be. speed-wise yet, but I'm working on it. It's fun. We're going to have a full formation lap. We're going to see them roll in just a minute here. So Chris Bourne, P1. And then we have Bronov, Nova, and Bird. Then we have Mr. Lloyd. P6 is Howard. P7, Quiche. P1 in the silver is Paulo Alex. Rodrigo Santos is P9 on the grid. Let's do like that instead. It gets too complicated. He's kind of P8 in platinum. But Holmes, P10. Garnham, P11. Daniel Britos, great job there, P2 for the platinum. Jonathan Wood is back. McClellan next to him. And Stefan Buckley, I haven't seen him for a while. Great to see him. Driscoll and Hopkins, Ferreira, Ollie Linortner, and Brian Banks, Thomas Renier, Colomb, Richard Colomb, Philippe Savage from France. I think that's a new livery, big. Welcome to Mr. Peter Nilsson. And good luck to him. Hugo Caballero and Jeremy Robas driving the Mustang. Oliveira, Alvaro. And then we have Shannon in his Porsche. Kenny Schmidt driving the Ford, the US. Mike Maleski, 7-Up. Joe Bekavak. Richard McKay driving the Lambo. Don't see that one too often. Nor do we see the Merc very often. I wanted to drive the Merc this season. I have a really cool livery, which is a copy of a real life livery that my friend is driving, GT3. And we also, Nikos did a version of that livery and put it on my Mustang, and that was really appreciated by the real team of the Mad Joker, and I got a shout out on Instagram. I have to send that over to Nikos. Eric Langlois driving the Mustang as well. And Arthur is back. Arthur Castengay in the BMW. And last but not least, Mr. Malcolm Hutchin. Glasgow's green and white. How about that? All right, Chris Bourne, absolute favorite in this race, if not for even the championship. He is just unbelievable fast. So we have a 50-minute race. We have a pit stop that needs to be attended to. And we're coming through Spoon as we're doing this full formation lap. The regular ACC TV broadcast software that I'm using, I having problems with that, so that's why I'm using the regular ACC screen assets there. Something with OBS doesn't pick up the OLAs for some reason. Very strange. All right, getting closer. Chris Bourne Wolfpack. That reminds me, I haven't seen the Wolfpack. I have to contact them now when I'm on their time zone. I could actually drive with them. Chris Bourne stopped there to be able to get a little faster, travel a little bit faster into his position here. All right, let's see. We're about to start the first race of season 17 for eSeniors. On the front line, we have Chris Bourne, we have Panoff, Nova, and Bird. 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like they're positioned well. Look back a little bit further in the field. And there is the start. There's the green light. Good start by Bourne. Panoff coming in to tuck in behind. Probably next to Nova is Derek Bird, going 2 and 2 through the corner. And starting to get into these really nice S's. Let's see how it looks like back there. Looks very nice. Oh, there's contact. Someone wiped out there. What happened? We got the contact. Let's do the replay on that. Car 972. Oh, yeah. Not sure what happened there. I didn't catch that. All right, tight battle as we go through. Go to live timing again. There's another contact between, let's look at that one real quick. That was 72 was involved. Oh, someone went off track there, coming back again. Right, doesn't look like anything super dramatic happened. We did see here that Nova, Nova has passed the Derek Bird. There's a little fight for that P3 now. Derek Bird chasing that Ferrari of Paolo Nova. As we see, Lloyd goes wide behind them. Is that the possibility for Howard to maybe do something about that? No, don't see that. Alex in the lead here for silver. Danny Britos behind. And behind Britos is Buckley sitting there in P3 for silver. Very nicely done by Buckley. Let's see if he can keep that up. Chasing down Britos at the moment. Let's see where we have other action. Here is following Mr. Robas coming through here in his Mustang black livery. Looks like it was a very clean first. Banks. Actually, I want to. Oh, yeah. Let's do a little. Just because we have Nilsson here as a new driver, I wanted to do a replay on him because he's able to pass Banks. Let's see if Banks goes wide, if that's how he got him. He goes on the inside coming in. Oh, nicely done there. Yeah, nicely done. He took Barks, Mr. Banks there in that chicane. So great driving. All right, Mr. Nilsson, wanted to highlight him as the new driver. I'm not sure Alex is new, but yeah, what happened to Jonathan Wood? Not sure. Let me see. Yeah, I don't see him in any contact. So not sure what happened with Jonathan. So I don't think he got knocked out or anything. Now it gets a little bit feisty here, but McClellan's is behind Buckley. That's not for position, but Buckley is chasing down Britos, getting closer. Let's see, who else can we look at? Joel Quiche is chasing down Mr. Roger Santos. Scanning down here, what we looking at? All right, Ferreira, McKay, and we have Jonathan Wood coming up to custom game. I think we're going to see Jonathan work himself through the field here. That could be entertaining just on its own. I'm pretty pleased here. We have a pretty even grouping here between Platinum and this is really what you want to see, that the Platinums are the fastest, really. There's a little overlap there. McClellan sits in P14, but that's about it. Chris Bourne sits very comfortable here in the lead. We have Parnov 1.6 behind. Derek Bird half a second behind Paolo. I wonder, do we have Paolo's wife maybe? Noel Cully, welcome to eSenior's Saturday night race. Saturday night being here in Europe, where I'm sitting. But we race with races from all over the world, so welcome to our stream. So Alex and Garnham is in front of him. It's not for position, but Alex wants to get away a little bit from these guys here, which he is. He's 3 seconds behind. But Alex comes up on Garnham, which is not for position, but he wants to get away from these guys. Oh, Holmes went a little bit wide. And that enabled both Garnham and Alex to go through. Let's see what happens down here. Colum had problems. So he ended up sitting last now. Jonathan Wood driving up the field past Caston Gay at this point. Derek Bird is really chasing down Nova now. Yeah, flipping the grid. Yeah, it's really complicated. I mean, with the servers to do that, so I don't even know how you would do that, but I'm not the server guy, but I understand that's not easy. Okay, well, let's see. This could be interesting, not for position, but more for the process, so to speak. Alex seems really feisty here and want to go up the field. But he's on safe distance to Daniel Britos right now. Daniel is 2.7 behind, so again, that's what we're looking at there. It's not for position. Let's see if we have some people that are close to each other. We have Shannon here chasing down a Robus. Coming up to the hairpin, see if he can make a challenge. Not possible to do that. And Sauvage just passed Nilsson, looked like. It's Jonathan Wood again, chasing down Ferreira. Down in the bottom of the field. Mike Maleski. Has Bekavak in front of him. Bekavak was driving the Porsche. I think he's normally not driving the Porsche. Shannon gets a little bit closer to Arobas, going through the little chicane here. So you've got to be able to get the good exit. Let's follow these guys down the straight, start straight. Looks like Shannon got a really good run on Arobas. See if he's gonna make a move. Didn't have room for that. Wasn't able to get close enough. Jeremy was really fast in the Mustang when we were driving last Monday. What else do we want to see? Buckley's holding up. McClellan starting to get up on him. That's not for position. Okay, say always, if you get someone from another class behind you, you know, you're better off try to get that guy to pass you, because you don't want him to run into your back or hamper you in any way, but it gets a little bit crowded behind there. We have other guys, the Driscoll and Hopkins from the silver. But Britos now sitting P2 right now in the silver. Great job by him. That's a driver we've seen over the years, have really grown. Born very comfortable, almost 4 seconds between him and Ponov in top. Nova sits solid third. Here comes Shannon. Jeremy got a little trouble there. Got a little bad exit. Shannon is on him now. See if he's gonna make a move. There's the move now. Clearly on a good run here, Shannon. And looked like McClellan passed Britos and Buckley passed McClellan. I think that's what happened. So this is P2, P3 here for the championship. No, I was wrong. I don't know what happened. It looked like there was some car that was moving away, but McClellan wants to move on up the field. Jonathan is now up to Eric Langlois. Wants to pass him again, not for position, but just to come up in the field. There he comes. Wasn't really able to do it. Oh, there is someone out there in the field. Oliveira, it looked like. Is that a contact? Oh, no, I didn't get that replay. Okay, let's see up the field. Oh, something happened. Ponov, is he doing an early pit stop? Let's see if we can go back 30 seconds on Ponov here. Oh, something happened. Oh. Okay. He decides to do pit stop because he got some trouble there in the chicane. I don't think there was no contact there. So yeah, that's simply him doing a early pit stop because he was anyway kind of on his way in there. Unfortunate. Oh, Bird goes really wide there, gets a little bit squirrely also there, but he managed to keep it on track. This is for position. Here's Holmes chasing down Garnham. Delta between these guys right now, 0.4. Alex sits solid here in the lead for silver. Good job by him. And Britos sits there in P2. Buckley P3. And Hopkins P5. And he has McClellan in front, but that's not for position. But behind him he has Driscoll. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the silver guys. Keeping an eye on our new guy. Let's see, he has advanced three positions in the race, which is nice. Shannon is really all over Jeremy here. Let's see if he can do something. See if he can do something here in slipstream. So he should be close enough to get some benefit. If he can do a late break on the inside now, he's thinking about it. Let's go see if he can stress Jeremy into some mistake. Oh, he comes. Nice. Nice exit there. Oh, he's all over him now. Good driving there by Shannon. Really seems to have the advantage here. But this is not an easy track to pass. Or Jeremy goes a little wide there. Oh, good exit. But the Mustang has such power. Oh, oversteer. Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. Probably shaved his tires now too, so that's tough. Tough break for him. Is Hudson on Castengate? Is he gonna be able to do something coming out of Spoon? On this straight, that's one of the best places to pass. Can do a little leg break on the inside. Oh, goes over the track side, but he managed to keep it together, coming into this chicane. Let's get on the helicam. McClellan goes into the pits. We're not really in pit stops season yet. Normally that's like 25 minutes left. All of these guys. Hutchins seems to be on the run. And in front there we have Ferreira too. And here you have to be patient on the throttle. It's easy just to punch it here and then you oversteer. I've done that many times. Oh, Castengay went out a little bit on the edge there. Good battle here between these guys. Another battle is Jolt chasing down Howard. Coming through here on the first lap. Let's see what's Jonathan Wood doing. Oh, he's in the pits. Okay. Buckley goes into pits. Some guys are going in a little bit early, feels like, but we'll see what that's gonna mean. Britos still out, so is Alex on the silver, in the lead for the silver. Gay is also in the pits, so now we're getting into, looks like it's the pit stop season right now. Oh, very close there, Kish and Howard. Howard comes back as they come in towards Spoon. Maybe a little contact there, maybe didn't really do anything for the outcome. Oh, Kish has a great line there, much better than Howard. He has to pull out in order just to not run into him. But great stuff. And behind there we have Santos. Coming into the chicane. Santos looks a little bit on the inside. Let's see if Kish can get a good run out on Howard here as we go through out on the start straight. Don't forget to like on YouTube there. Good crowd watching, 14 people, that's great. Love to see that. Jonathan Wood still in the pits. He might not be actually racing. Okay. All right, let's take stock. Chris Bourne, 9 seconds ahead of Paolo. Unbelievable. And then Alex is oh, there's Gay oversteered. I've done that too. You get on that curve there, trouble. Yeah, Alex is fast. His last was 2:01, so he runs about a second faster right now than Britos. That's about the same with Chris Bourne. I would say Jason Bourne. But Chris Bourne is running about a second faster, or correction, half a second faster than Nova. There's Britos. Okay, where do we have the action? Going down here. McKay is now in the pits. And Mileski is chasing down Bekavak behind him. He has Torrance. I'm going to see where we are with. Had a couple of 4 incidents on the first lap. I don't think there was any. Maybe it was one bigger one. So not too bad. I don't think we had any big disasters. As we see Bekavak going off track there, I think it was. Yeah, Bekavak went off track there. And Jolt is chasing Howard. Is it gonna reach him? Excuse me, I'm adjusting my headphones, maybe a little noisy. Oh, goes wide as Howard. desperately trying to get some distance to Kish. Jolt is a very fast driver. This could be spicy. Jolt Kish goes into the pits. And so is Derek Bird. Yeah, looks like Jonathan Wood left the party. So something didn't really work out for him. I hope he gets maybe on the stream and we can maybe hear a comment from him. What happened? Yeah, a lot of pit stops now, so we'll just let that play through. Let's play that through and see what comes out. Now we are halfway through the race, 50 minutes. And as you see there, the green marks that people have completed their pit stops. Ponov that had unfortunate, just as we showing him here, he had a really bouncing on the curb there and kind of decided to go on in on the pits kind of early. So that's going to be interesting to see what that's going to do to him. If he's going to be able to climb up a bit. Banks came out behind Garnham. That's not for position. John Saunders, welcome. What are you up to? You're not racing. So Lloyd has still to pit. Now Chris Bourne is in the pits. And Alex is done with his pit stop. Alex has quite a performance here. So I think I talked earlier about how the group were balanced, and he might be actually a platinum driver. We might need to do something about that. So see what we can do. And he's done pitting. So we'll see here as pit stops are being done, who ends up being behind him, but it should be Britos. Britos is done with his pit stops. See if he has gained something over time here. Actually, Britos, now Banks is ahead of Britos. I wonder what happened with the pit stop. Maybe he had a long pit stop. Banks. Try to see here. No, not particularly. Thought that maybe Britos had some problems here with the pit stop that enabled Banks to get ahead of him. Eric Langlois is one of the last guys that needs to do pit stop. Yeah, I think he actually is the last. Oh, actually Holmes and Hopkins. Yeah, there's a few up there. Yeah, here comes Holmes going in. And Hopkins comes in. Chris Bourne is done with his pit stops. So we're looking at just scanning down here the length of pit stops. So it's about a minute 6. Pornoff had a really long pit stop. So that's really was bad for him. Normally a good pit stop seems to be about like 1:05. He had a 1:39. Another long pit stop here was... he's the one that had the worst pit stop actually. Yeah, Ferreira had a really bad pit stop too. Schmidt and Langlo are still out. Hutchen also still out. 20 minutes left. Santos chasing Hutchen, not for position, but he just want to get past him. Hutchen still hasn't pitted, so he's probably quite a bit slower. He's 2 seconds slower than the car behind him right now. Yeah, that would be nice. On the chat here, Robert suggested an air freshener with a racing scent. All right, Hutchen, I wonder when he's going to go in. See, all right, so Alex. Comfortable in the lead for the silver at this point. And Hopkins, P2 right now. Great stuff for him. He's up 4 positions from his starting point. All right, Schmidt got stop and go. Problems during the pit stop, I'm sure. Gonna check that. Schmidt, stop and go. How did he do? Yeah, maybe he came in too hot. So he's gonna fall back. Now Hutchen is in the pits. Last guy to pit. So yeah, there's pretty good spread here. Platinum and silver. The outliers here, obviously Alex and also Hopkins. Hopkins has really been strong. He's chasing Pornoff 3 seconds up the road. So that's going to be a little bit before he reach him. Here's Banks. And Garnham is right now the last out of the Platinums. Garnham lost 2 positions from his start. Had a pretty decent pit stop. Now when everyone have done their pit stop, Santos had a really short pit stop. Just a minute. While everyone else is a minute 5. And this is total time through the pits. Where Pornoff had a 1:39, which is really long. That's the longest pit stop. 1:36 Ferreira. Ferreira is down 12 positions from his starting point. And now Schmidt is in to serve his penalty. Let's get over to Santos. Chris Bourne, fastest lap, 1:59.8. Lapping about half a second faster than Nova. Nova is not able to reach him, 17 seconds ahead. Ollie chasing down Britos. Britos was sitting in P2, but now he's sitting in P4 in the silver. Couldn't keep the podium. See if he even's gonna lose this position now. Ollie is all over him. Oh, that's very close. And here comes Thomas on the inside. Who was that pulling out? Was that... I don't know who that was. Was that... Ah, that was Schmidt. Okay. So it was Schmidt that was yielding there, being lapped. Sauvage past Nilsson. Let's see what happened there exactly. Oh, wow. Looked like Sauvage left shoot past Nilsson. Oh, now Buckley's up on Linnart there. Let's see what happens. Yeah, 30 seconds for Cam. Just served it. Oh, Buckley really takes the corners there. No mercy. Shannon chasing Caballero. See up the field here, Lloyd reaching Santos. This is for position, battle of P4. Seems to have good pace, Lloyd. Really putting pressure now on Santos. This could be interesting. Really try to find a spot where he can get past. He gets a good line out of there. Let's see if he can capitalize on the straight. Now, looks like Ferrari is a little bit stronger on the straight, but the Porsche comes closer. Is he gonna do something over by the chicane? Oh, gets a good run there. Dives on the outside track. Oh, I saw that coming. Santos wasn't giving anything. So Lloyd has to start over again. Okay, Ponoff and McClellan finishing the lap. Oh, Ponoff gets off. Oh, I'm sorry, McClellan gets off. Ponoff takes the position. Good pressure applied there by Ponoff. Ponoff advancing up 1 point or 1 position. P10 for Ponoff, who had a troublesome race. Hasn't gone his way this race at all. He's down 8 positions. Sitting second and had some problem, went off track. Here's Garnham. And Alex is sitting solid there. All right, what else is going on? Linnortner chasing Britos. Britos had a troublesome race too. Down 3 positions. He was sitting in P2 for a while. And now he's under pressure from Ollie. It's a tight little cluster here. Alex, or actually that's not for position, Alex behind it, but Howard and Santos. So Alex is the yellow car sitting behind there, the leader of silver. Clearly a very fast driver. He is, I think we're going to try and move into platinum. It's a little bit complicated once you start the race or the championship to move anyone, but he should. Howard goes out. I think Alex can take it a little bit easy actually, because he's not threatened at all. He has what is it, 15-20 seconds behind ahead of Hopkins. It's really Hopkins and Alex that are the outliers. Otherwise all the silvers are in a nice row. Oh, he goes wide. Looks a little bit squirrely there as he's coming out of the spoon. But still, Howard is close to Santos. Comes from the inside, perhaps? No. Thinking about it. Hopefully he's not too stressed about Alex behind. Not for position, as I mentioned. Yeah, 2 Porsches in top. That's pretty cool. Or actually top and top, P2 and P4, you mean, or P3, P4. It's strong. I like the Porsche. I really like it. A lot of pressure applied here by Howard on Santos. It's fighting for P5. That's the most interesting fight right now. Also, we have Buckley here. Ollie Linnortner from Australia. See what he can do. Getting very close here. Little dab on the brake there on Buckley ahead. Ford versus Lexus. Blue flag, nicely done. Yeah, I'm never sure if it actually, when the car is kind of sliding a little bit, if that's actually some sort of a lag, or if it's actually the car that's loose. See if he gets a good run here. Ollie. That Lexus have some spunk in it. I mean, the Ford is a pretty powerful car, but the Lexus is really keeping up here. Oh, Nova, what happened? Don't know what happened with Nova, but he went into the barrier. So his car 74. Let's see if there was a... there is a contact. For some reason I don't get those up here. No. Yeah, it was a contact with Nova. Wasn't able to see that. Tried the replay, but for some reason I couldn't get that to work. Too bad. Let's get back to Ollie. Really trying to get past Mr. Buckley. Yeah, Lexus, you don't see that too often. That's his go-to. He goes a little bit wide there, Ollie. Maybe he gets a little squirrely too. It's less than 5 minutes of the race remaining. So I'm gonna do interviews after this. I'm not 100% sure that Alex is gonna be online. We'll see. Yeah, go, go, go. Looks like Ollie got a good run out of that corner. Is he gonna be able to do something here? The last couple of minutes. Goes on, looks a little bit on the inside, but not really. A little tentative there. He could have done something, I think. Howard holds a good defensive line. Not much else is happening. Too bad on Nova. So Schmidt is also out of the race, so is Jonathan Wood. Okay, Alex tries to pass Howard here. Yeah, nothing really for position here more than Ollie. We also have Driscoll behind here. Can keep an eye on these. But these are the only ones for position here in the last couple of minutes. Yeah, we have Hutchin and Honor Robas as well. Keeping an eye on that. Oh, he's really over, all over here. Robas, let's see. I have my eye out on Ollie Linnertner too. Let's see what Ollie can do. Hutchin, I think he's going to do something here. He's going to jump on the inside, no. Let's see if he can get a good run out of Spoon. Maleski behind. Now he's losing contact there. Look at the new driver real quick here. The Swedish driver Peter Nilsson is running in P20. So welcome to him. Okay, Chris Bourne. Fastest lap. Very dominant. 32 seconds ahead of Derek Bird. So he's starting his last lap now. Very well done. And the still fight is on here for P5 or P4, P5. Last chance here, I think, for Howard. Oh, Garnham. What happened there? Oh, he got on the curb and into the wall. Oh, that hurt. Too bad. Okay, last chance for Howard to get P4. Last lap. Buckley and Linnarter have separated a little bit. Not much though. Here coming through the chicane, also starting their last lap. Let's see where Chris Bourne is. Stay with him here until he has finished off his lap, I think. Look back here too. Oh, let's look the squirrely. Has Hudson coming through Spoon. Okay, let's follow Chris. He's coming out of Spoon. Fantastic, dominating. Really, really nicely done by Chris Bourne. He's seniors champion a couple of times, I think. Yeah, there he goes. Winner of first race of season 17. Derek Bird is going to come in P2. And if everything works, Mr. Lloyd going to be P3. Good job by them. And there's P3 coming through. Andre Lloyd. Strong race by him. And Mr. Alex coming over the line, claiming P1 for the silver. But I think he's too dominant there. Way, way ahead of everyone else. Oh, here's Hopkins, P2. So we might consider Alex as a platinum driver. We'll figure it out. So really great job by everyone. Let's see if we can get someone on into the interview. If we get, I don't see Chris. If I see him, I'm gonna grab him. Gonna move myself into the podium interview, and I'm scanning here to see if I can pull in Chris Bourne. Here he is. Hey Chris, you are being interviewed.
Oh, hi. Good evening.
Hey, how was it?
Very scary. Let me turn my fans off. Very, very scary. I had some black screen freezes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, about 5. I think 2 into the last chicane, 1 into turn 1, and 1 up the hill somewhere.
But you were dominant. I mean, is this just your track, or are you just in a rare form for this season?
No, I've never driven the Ferrari here before until this week. So yeah, all the track this seasons I've never driven the Ferrari, and so that's why I'm staying in it.
Yeah. Yeah, and behind you, Ponov had a bad race, unfortunate.
I wonder what happened to Murchie and Paolo? They both.
Yeah, Paulo, he went into the wall. And then I think Paulo, he had a really, really bad pit stop. He had a very long pit stop, so something happened there. So not sure what happened.
P. Alex got. Congrats, P. Alex, if he's coming down. Hey ho. Thank you. That was stressful and enjoyable at the same time.
Yeah, but you came in 35 seconds, I think, ahead of Derek Bird. So he did a strong race. I mean, second and third were Porsches.
Yeah, congrats, Derek. Congrats, and Andre. Yeah.
Yeah, and
I had a few crashes in practicing around the at last into my favourite curbs that always catch me out. Hitting the wall. So I was very scared going around there towards the end of the race.
yeah. There's some really scary areas on this track where you can really make a mess if you're getting on the throttle a little bit too quick. All right, there we are. Oh yeah, I forgot to put it in the interview. Hold on. I need to put up the graphic here. There we go. All right, yeah, there is the podium. So it's you for P1, and then Alex. Is he new driver?
I think so. I'm not sure.
From Portugal.
Yeah,
so he was pretty dominant there in P or in the silver group. So we'll see. We might work him into platinum. So all right.
No,
well,
leave him there. It's fine. Leave him there.
Yeah. So the spread actually looked pretty good between the two groups. It wasn't really anything that was. He was kind of dominant in the race, but between first place and 10th place in silver, it was a little bit more than a second only, so it wasn't that dominant. So we'll see. All right, thank you, Chris, and congrats to you and Mr. Alex. First race in season 17. Oops.
Oh, congrats. Thank you. Yeah, sorry, I pushed the wrong button. New stream, I'll push it.
Okay. Yeah, I got quiet.
All right. Later on. Thank you very much.
All right. Cheers. Bye-bye. All right. Thank you, everyone on the stream. Appreciate it. You are great, and I love to do streaming here and enjoying you watching. So come back next time. I think there'll be a stream on Monday. I think that's Mike Maleski doing that. So we'll see you then. And also this racing tomorrow, and we're probably going to do a post-race session on that one. So hope to see you again. Thank you, guys. Oh, Peter Nilsson. All right. Welcome to eSeniors. Hope you enjoyed your race. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.